November 3rd, 2019. 8:17 p.m. An entire country goes dark. Hospitals switch to emergency generators. Airports freeze. Traffic lights die. Millions of homes lose power in seconds. Government officials call it a cyber terror attack. News stations speak about war. But the attack did not come from another country. It did not come from a military base. It came from a small bedroom, from a second-hand computer, from a 22-year-old man who never left his apartment. How did one man shut down a nation's power grid? And why did he do it? His name was Daniel Voss. He lived in a small apartment in the suburbs of Hamburg. No criminal record. No gang connections. No political group. Just a quiet computer science student. Daniel was not a loud genius. He didn't talk much in class. But when professors asked hard questions, he always knew the answer. He was obsessed with one thing: infrastructure, power systems, energy distribution, control networks. While other students built apps, Daniel studied how cities stayed alive. He learned about SCADA systems, the software that controls electricity across a country. And he noticed something nobody else seemed to care about. Many of these systems were old, very old. Some still used outdated security protocols. Some were connected to the internet, and some had almost no protection. Daniel didn't want to destroy anything. At first, he just wanted to see if it was possible. One night, Daniel ran a simple scan. He wasn't looking for banks. He wasn't looking for passwords. He was looking for power stations. And he found one. A regional control server. It responded. No firewall. No advanced encryption. Just a login page. Daniel stared at the screen. He told himself he would stop. But curiosity is powerful. He began testing. Slowly. Carefully. Over weeks, not hours. He never triggered alarms. He never made noise. He just watched. He learned how the system worked. Which buttons controlled which substations. Which regions depended on which grid nodes. He realized something terrifying. If someone wanted to, they could shut it all down. From anywhere. November 3rd. Daniel wasn't angry. He wasn't drunk. He wasn't trying to send a political message. He wanted proof. Proof that the system was broken. At 8:16 p.m., he entered a command. He disabled one node. Nothing dramatic happened. Then he disabled a second. And a third. Suddenly, the load shifted. Automatic safety systems activated. Then overloaded. And then, the grid collapsed. City by city. Region by region. Until millions were in darkness. Daniel froze. He had not expected the cascade failure. He tried to reverse it. But it was too late. The system had already locked itself. Within minutes, national emergency protocols began. Police thought it was foreign sabotage. Military cyber units were activated. Intelligence agencies started searching for an external attack. But the attack wasn't external. It was domestic. And it was silent. Inside Germany's Federal Cybercrime Division, panic grew. Investigators traced unusual activity in the grid logs. An IP address appeared, then disappeared, then appeared again weeks earlier. Daniel had used VPN layers. But once, just once, he forgot to route traffic correctly. One small mistake. That was enough. Within 48 hours, agents identified a suspect. 22 years old. Student. No history. They couldn't believe it. This wasn't a terrorist cell. This was one man. At 6:12 a.m., police knocked on his apartment door. Daniel opened it calmly. He did not resist. He did not deny. He simply said, "I told you the system was weak." The media called him the bedroom hacker. Some called him a criminal. Others called him a whistleblower. In court, prosecutors argued, he caused hospitals to operate under emergency power. He disrupted airports. He risked lives. Daniel's defense said, He exposed a dangerous vulnerability. He did not steal money. He did not seek fame. He showed what could happen. The court did not agree. He was sentenced to prison. 3 years. But something unexpected happened. After the blackout, the government quietly upgraded the entire national grid security system. Billions were invested. Outdated software was replaced. Firewalls installed. International cybersecurity audits launched. Daniel's actions forced change. Today, the power grid is stronger. But the question remains. If one curious student could shut down a country from his bedroom, what could a coordinated group do? What could a hostile government do? What if next time it isn't a test? Daniel Voss never wanted to become a symbol, but he proved something governments feared. The modern world runs on invisible code, and sometimes the person who understands the code controls the world. And Daniel was not the only one who discovered how fragile modern systems really are. In 2021, a lone security researcher managed to access the control system of a water treatment plant in the 2000